Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you guys are all well. And I thought what I'd do a video and I'd actually put my face in there as well. So I don't know if you guys enjoy this, if you guys think it's better with me in the corner, then let me know. And if you think that it's better without this, preferably, I think it should be just the sound so that you can focus more on the lesson rather than looking at me. But if you guys need someone to look at when you're studying this, then maybe we can incorporate this in future videos. So you guys let me know, put in the comments below, inshallah. So let's go on with this then. So Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, lesson 29. So yajid is from wajada yajidu. Okay, ma means water, musafir, it means the traveler. Musafir, safara yusafiru, musafirun, ism fa'il of safara yusafiru. Kharijun is ism fa'il from the verb kharaja yakhruju. Kharaja, to exit, to leave. Al-Misr means city, right? City. Without the al, it's Egypt. So remember that. Okay, so nahu means about, roughly, approximately. Mil is actually means a mile, like we know it as a mile. Akthar means more or most, ism tafdil. Yajid, the marid is an ill person, someone who's not well. Khafa yakhafu khawf, it means to fear, to have fear, to be scared. It's ajwaf, wawi. Ajwaf means the middle letter has a waw, for those who do sarf. Ista'mala, it's from ista'mala yasta'milu bab istif'al, and it's from the root letter is amala. Amala, you can look this up in the dictionary yourselves. Ishtadda yashtaddu, sheen dal dal. Okay, ishtadda yashtaddu, from sheen dal dal, it means to be severe, to be harsh, rough. Al-junub, it means major impurity. Someone who's in major impurity is called a junub, like we did in ghusl. Ightasala yaghtasilu, ightisal, from the root letters ghain, sin and lam, and it simply means to take a bath. Qatala yaqtulu, it means to kill someone. Qaf ta lam, right? Probably know this. Al-bardu, cold, it means cold. Yumriduhu is from amrada yumridu, to make someone ill. Amrada yumridu. So marada yamridu, it means to become ill. Amrada yumridu, to make ill. Sa'id means earth, and it means soil, ground, the top layer. And tahir means clean. Excellent. So let's have a little translation of what we've got so far. Man lam yajid, whoever does not find water, wa huwa, whilst he is a musafir, or kharij, outside the city, wa baynahum, between him and between the city is about a mile or more. O kana yajid al-ma, or he finds water, illa, except annahu marid, he's ill, fa khafa, so he fears, in ista'mala al-ma, if he uses the water, ishtadda maraduhu, his sickness, maraduhu ishtadda, will become ill, or will become severe. O khaf al-junub, or a person in major ritual impurity who requires ghusl, fears, in ightasala, if he was to do ghusl with water, an yaqtulahu al-bardu, the cold will kill him. Or it will yumridahu, it will make him ill. So what should he do? فَإِنَّهُ يَتَيَمَّمُ بِالصَّعِيدِ الطَّاهِرِ, he should do tayammum with clean earth. Okay, that's a translation. Now, if you guys think I should do translation after I do tarkeeb, again guys, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much. Let's get on with this then. So, wa is isti'naf here. Man is, it can be mawsul, or it can even be shartiya. Here we'll show a shart, and therefore it's a mubtada. Lam is jazima, yajid, this is jazm, as you can see. Now the kasra is there, but that's only for pronunciation purposes, remember that, okay? So only for pronunciation purposes. So lam yajid is supposed to be fi'l, and it's the fa'il as well. The huwa goes back to the man, right? Man, look at that. And the next word, al-ma'a, so ma, you guys know what it means. It means water. Al-ma, maf'ul bihi of yajid, and waw again is hal here, huwa is mubtada, and musafir is khabar. Alright, excellent. Now you're probably getting used to this idea now of how to do tarkeeb. If you want to skip this section out, you can skip it out, forward it to the main part if you want. And if you want to listen to my tarkeeb, then listen away. So all that becomes jumla ismiya khabariya, right? And that is the hal, or the zul hal is in man, or it actually should be in yajid. Yeah, yajid's better. Right, so next. Okay, so next we have O over here, which is an ataf, one of the families of ataf, 10 types of ataf words, or 9 is ikhtilaf. And the ma'tuf alayhi is all of that. Ma'tuf alayhi. And the kharij al-misri baynahu wa bayn al-misri nahwa al-mil, all of that is the ma'tuf. Okay, ma'tuf, all of that is ma'tuf. Alright, so let's break it down then again. So kharij is mudaf, misr is mudaf ilayhi, and we're gonna put the let's do the waw first. So waw is ataf. Sorry, waw is actually hal. Yeah, baynahu is mudaf and mudaf ilayhi, and then the waw here is the ataf. Right, this waw is ataf. So the other one was hal, this one's ataf. Bayna again is mudaf, al-misri is mudaf ilayhi, and then the nahu is mudaf, al-mil is mudaf ilayhi, o is ataf, akthara is the ma'tuf. Okay, so that's ma'tuf alayhi, akthara is ma'tuf. So nahu al-mili or akthar. So all of that becomes the khabar, and the word before it after that becomes the mubtada. O kana, o is ataf, fi'l, kana is fi'l naqis, requires an ism, the ism is inside of it, huwa, he. Yajid is fi'l, and the file inside of it, the huwa goes back to the he as well. Al-ma is the maf'ul bihi, and then all of that put together becomes the khabar of kana. Okay, so all of this ataf, right, this actually goes back all the way to the beginning here. Right, so I should have a different color, but never mind, I'll just use this this different pen. This is the good thing about using technology, you can use all this. So all of that is ma'tuf alayhi, and kana and all of this, kana yajid al-ma is the ma'tuf. Right, so you can imagine it to be something like man lam yajid, whoever does not do this nor this. Okay, so that's illa is istithna, annahu harf mushabbah fi'l, who is the ism, marid is the khabar of anna, fa is ataf, so khafa is the fi'l plus the fa'il put together, and it goes back to him. In shart ista'mala is fi'l and fa'il huwa, and ma is the maf'ul bihi, all of that is the shart. Ishtadda is fi'l, maraduhu mudaf, mudaf ilayhi put together becomes the fa'il of ishtadda. Okay, so that's one. Ma'tuf alayhi, aw is the ataf, khafa is the fi'l, al-junub is the fa'il, fi'l and fa'il put together becomes jumla fi'liya. Okay, so you have here O kana yajid al-ma. Okay, that's the first ma'tuf, and the second ma'tuf O al-junub in ightasala bil-ma, all this. So there's actually 3 parts to this, there's actually 3 parts to this. So the first part is, it's like saying 3 types of people. Man lam yajid, number 1. Number 2, O kana yajid al-ma. Or number 3, O khaf al-junub. So there's 3 types of people who tayammum is being mentioned about. Okay, so that's the ma'tuf thani, the second ma'tuf. Alright, so I hope you guys are understanding. I hope this kind of like makes it a bit easier for you guys. I mean, I don't know. Okay, so fi'l, fa'il, jar, majroor, an is masdariya. Alright, yaqtuluhu is the fi'l and the fa'il. Oh no, sorry, not fa'il. From the outs. Al-bard. Okay, so al-bard is the fa'il. Aw is ataf. Yumriduhu is the ma'tuf. So let me just raise this now. So that's the ma'tuf alayhi, you can see it. And yumriduhu fi'l fa'il maf'ul bihi becomes the ma'tuf. Okay, fi'l fa'il maf'ul bihi, that's the ma'tuf. So an yaqtulahu al-bard, number 1, or yumriduhu. فإنه, so that's the ism of inna, يتيمم فعل فاعل بالسعيد, jar, سعيد موصوف, طاهر صفة, صفة موصوف put together becomes the majroor, of jar, put all that together, and that becomes the muta'alliq to yatayammam, and that becomes khabar of inna. Okay, so that should be it. Right, next. Now, so this is what we've done so far, and let's go on to the meaning then. So these are all the writings, you can see everything there. Make it all clear, right? Okay, so now let's explain the masail here now. So there's three basically kind of main things that we need to understand. Who can do tayammum basically? That's the question that's being raised here. Which people are allowed to do tayammum according to the Hanafi school? So let's start with this thing. So number one, the first, let's imagine this is a person, he is a musafir, he is a traveler. Traveler meaning that he's intended to leave his city and go a distance of 48 miles from his home. Okay, so 48 miles according to Hanafis is the distance you have to intend to become a musafir. You don't have to cross 48 miles, but you just have to intend it. And the second person is a person who is not a musafir, he's a resident basically, but he's just out and about, he's outside of the city. Yeah, just driving around outside the city, walking around. Kharij al-Misr. So you got two people here. One is the musafir and one is the Kharij al-Misr. Okay, let's continue with this then. So basically what happens here is he's not in his city, he's outside of his city, Kharij al-Misr, he can't find water. So in this situation, what does he do? So what we say is, if the distance between him and the city is a mile or more, and he can't find water, in that case he's allowed to do tayammum. But if it's less, then he's got to do wudhu. I know you're going to say to me, there's rain in the background, there's clouds and all that, yeah. So you got to forgive me for that. But this is an example. I just want to show you guys like a field or a place where you can't really see water, and this person can do tayammum. Okay, so accept that. Or for example, like here, there's some camels over here. You can see camels, and there's a long distance. Yeah, so here as well, there's a large area here. No water seems to be available there. So again, a person can do tayammum. So, that's what I want you guys to understand. Another example is like the Yorkshire Dales. So Yorkshire Dales, many people go there, fields, farms, there's grass there, there's trees there. But where's the water? If a person doesn't know where the water is, then, they can do tayammum as well. Yeah, so, you go somewhere, you go mountain climbing or you go trekking, you don't know where there's water. So this is one example of a person who cannot do wudu. Man lam yajid, whoever cannot find water, wa huwa musafir, whilst he is a traveller, or whilst he is outside the city, wa baynahu, and between him and the city is about a mile, or akthar, or more. Right, so in that case, this guy can do tayammum. So this is scenario number one. Scenario number two is where a person is ill. So there's a guy, let me just try to draw an ill person. So there's a guy, he's ill, he's laying in bed. Let's say, what kind of illness has he got? He's got an illness that he physically cannot touch water. If he touches water, the illness is going to become aggravated. It's going to make it worse for him. All right, so water harms this guy basically. Right, so he's allowed to do tayammum. Okay, or water won't harm him, but the movements he has to make to go to the bathroom to do wudu, etc., is going to harm him. All right, so maybe he's got like a broken leg or something, and he can't walk. If he walks to the bathroom, it's going to get hurt more. It's going to aggravate it. This guy can do tayammum. So if he thinks like it's going to get worse and worse, this guy, he can do tayammum. This is all right. So we leave it to his discretion really. If he really feels that it's going to harm him. So this is an example: a guy with a broken leg, or a few guys. This guy, maybe if someone brings in water, yeah, okay, he can do the wudu. But if no one brings in water and he's got nothing available, then he can do tayammum. Right? He doesn't really have to kind of go to the bathroom and do. Another one here, and sorry, don't look at this. Yeah, if you don't like looking at squeamish things, yeah, a bit late I know, but so this is a guy who's got very bad skin disorder, and that skin disorder has caused him so that he can't really touch water. It really will harm him. So again, he's allowed to do tayammum. Okay, third scenario is where a person is in the state of ritual major impurity. So junub, you guys don't know what junub is. If you don't know, you can go back to the videos and you can watch the episode or the video on taking a bath and the reasons why bath is necessitated. So if one of those reasons necessitated, a person needs to do ghusl due to ejaculation or penetration to the vagina, then this person, or menstruation, haid, right, or nifas, postnatal bleeding, etc., then this person, they fear that if I was to use the water, that I'm going to die, right? Now, how is that? Or I'm going to get ill. How is that possible? So this could be possible, like, let's say it's very cold. Yeah, so a person is in the winter time, it's snowing, it's freezing, heat is not working, nothing, and a person's scared that if they were to use the water, they would get ill. The coldness would, I don't know, some crazy illness they'll get because of the cold. For example, let's say someone's in these beautiful places, yeah, they're very beautiful, but you know, you might die there. If you were to take a bath and start walking around there, you might end up dead or extremely ill, and you don't want to be ill over there. All right, so this would be an ideal example of where this could happen. Okay, so we've got actually I forgot to can't find water. Let me add that in here. All right, so this first scenario is you can't find water, but the other two scenarios you can find water, but it's going to aggravate. So أو كان يجد الماء, a person can find water, إلا أنه مريض, except that he is ill. All right. So okay, we'll come back to that then. So let's say there's another example. It's not in the book, but a man, and there's a river there, and he can get to the river, but it is very dangerous for him for many reasons. Maybe there's sharks in the water, maybe there's wild animals roaming around, or maybe there's thieves there, or maybe it's just treacherous terrain. You name it, it could be there. So what does this guy do? Does he do wudu and risk it like this? Alligators. Imagine there's alligators there, and you gotta go and do your wudu. So you might instead of getting to do your wudu, you might end up breaking your wudu. Yeah, becoming so scared of the alligators. So these alligators there, that would be a reason that you could do tayammum, fear of predators as well. So these are some good examples of how this can actually happen. So in all these scenarios, you are allowed to do tayammum. End of story. That's what the summary of this entire lesson is. You can do tayammum. So whoever does not find water whilst he's a musafir or outside of the city, and between him and between the city is a mile or so or more, or he does find water, right, except that he is ill, فخاف, and is scared, in استعمل الماء, if he was to use the water, he'll become extremely اشتد مرضه, he'll become worse. Or خاف الجنوب, or a junub person, male or female, fears إن اغتسل, that if they were to do ghusl with water, and يقتله البرد, that the cold will kill them, or يمرضه, or it will make them extremely ill, or make them ill, فإنه يتيمم, then indeed he does tayammum بالصعيد الطاهر, with clean sa'id, with clean earth. So I hope you guys benefit from that. Jazakallah khair for listening to this video. Thank you very much. I really enjoy making these videos, and I really enjoy making you guys happy and understanding the deen and fiqh and so many other topics. And honestly, this really kind of is my passion, and I can only make this happen with your support. So if you really want me to make more videos and you really enjoy this video, then consider becoming my patron. You become my patron, you can help me with this. I can make lots of more videos. I can spare up more time instead of doing other things, and focus a lot on this, so that everyone can get free access to this kind of education, inshallah. So thank you very much, and inshallah I'll see you in the next. So again, in the comments, let me know if you want this video to be seen, right? If you want me to keep this up, and if you don't want this to be seen, then that's fine. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.